Let's look at the highlights from PlayStation 4 NPL Victoria Round 19. We start with Green Gully's visit to Port Melbourne. Liam Boland's solo goal in the 9th minute, enough to settle the contest. By Marla. Just outside the box, Markellis trying a chip! Oh, and it's a great save from Reganovic to deny him. Now, header from Markellis, trying to find Carly. Corona flicks it away. Down to Markellis, left side of the area. Trashevsky, great! Oh, in!
What a finish!
In off the post! Corona from the right, crossing a ball in. Header from Schroen, hits the woodwork, follow-up from Lujic, and it goes wide. Ball down the right. Now, opportunity.
This could be
Miller.
Oh, is that a handball?
Shouts for handball.
He's giving
penalty. Lujic to take the penalty kick right-footed. Against Oldfield, it's Lujic, and he scores. Manolo trying to win it here for South Melbourne. He rides a challenge from Tav Sansioglu, turns at the edge of the area, crossing it in,
ball.
and volleyed in! Lujic puts South Melbourne 2-1 in front! To leave it all out on the park tonight, Hume trying to respond from kickoff, ball on the right. Walker, Markellis, Hume level within an instant! And now squares the pass, Schroen loading up a long shot, Schroen! Hits the post!
What a hit!
After battling to half-time 0-0, Bentley Greens broke through in the 50th minute, away to Melbourne victory. Chris Lucas on hand with the tap-in. But Melbourne victory weren't going away. Christian Theoharis running down this clearance from Ryan Scott to deflect in the equaliser. Bentley would step up to win it late. Lambros Honos combining with Ryan Pachkovsky to score the winner in the 82nd minute. Dean Piemonte got the scoring started for Oakley against Avondale with this perfectly timed volley. Piemonte then scored direct from a corner to make it 2-0, just a week after a similar attempt had been denied against the Bentley Greens. Just 5 minutes into the second half and it was 3-0 with this precision free kick from Dusan Bosniak. And Bosniak had a double in the 54th minute, felled in the penalty area and getting up to convert the spot kick. The onslaught continued in the 65th minute. Avondale coughing up possession, Dimi Hatzimaradis capitalising. And in stoppage time, it was 2 goals each for 3 Oakley forwards. Hatzimaradis making it 6-0.
Lazaridis looking for Kenny. Great ball. Kenny left foot. Goal! Magnificent! Magnificent then from Heidelberg. The sense of purpose. Ellis left foot up. Oh, and again, take 2. J5.
And who was that?
I didn't even see.
Bulleen Lions opened the scoring on Monday night against Pascoe Vale through Andreas Govas. But in-form striker Davey Van Schip had Pascoe Vale level before the break. The full-time score, 1-1. Now to PlayStation 4 NPL 2 East, and a spectacular save from Springvale White Eagles' Laios Hun to deny Brunswick City's Andrew LePage. Brunswick's Gregory Lascaris had a great save of his own, foiling Springvale's John Pikett. But Springvale's Milan Jovanovic wouldn't be denied with this chance, putting the visitors into the lead. Brunswick hit back through their leading marksman Adam Wright. Trickery to lose the Springvale defence, then a neat finish. And in the second half, LePage would get his goal. Brunswick winning the ball at the byline and cutting back to the unmarked striker. Kingston City took a surprise lead against Eastern Lions when a cross into the area from Jerry Carpe took one of the all-time wonky bounces. Eastern Lions weren't deterred, equalising just after the hour mark through Chris Drutzas. And a mix-up between Kingston City goalkeeper Sermon Sadakovsky and defender Ryan Love would result in an own goal, giving the Eastern Lions a 2-1 win. Now to the Dandenong Derby, where Daniel Bennett opened the scoring for Dandenong Thunder with this goal of the season contender. Dandy City were good enough to leave with a share of the points though, after Dario Matkovic's ball into the area caught out the Thunder defence. Goulburn Valley Suns took the lead against Nunawading City at Rumballara when Dan Heffernan was afforded the space to volley in. Heffernan sealed a 2-0 win in the second half, keeping his balance as the Nunna defence fell away. Now to PlayStation 4 NPL 2 West and Ballarat Red Devils visit to Moreland City. The match was played at neutral venue CB Smith Reserve, Ballarat opening the scoring through Michael Trigger. Trigger had his second 4 minutes into the second half, latching on to the end of this perfectly weighted through ball. Persistence from Jake Francis would lead to a third goal for Ballarat. But Moreland City weren't going away, launching a comeback with 15 minutes to go, starting with Trent Rickson's header. And it was 3-2 and a nervous finish for Ballarat when Arpai Akuno scored in the 87th minute. Not enough for Moreland City though, Ballarat winning 3-2. St Albans Saints hosted Moreland Zebras at Churchill Reserve, Joe Monick opening the scoring with this left-footed strike. It was a penalty and marching orders from Moreland Zebras' Mile Majedovic in the 45th minute, Ryan McGuffey stepping up to make it 2-0 from the penalty spot. The 10-man Zebras would peg one goal back in the second half through Josh McMonagall-Ehas, but the home team did enough to win 2-1. After a scoreless first half at Latrobe University, Whittlesea Rangers sprung out of the blocks to open the lead against Melbourne City through George Sleffendorfus. It was 2-0 when Adam Mustardanagic latched onto this bouncing ball. But Melbourne City knew what was at stake, breathing life back into the contest with this long shot from Austin Wong. And with 5 minutes to go, scores were level. Luke Gallo left unmarked at the top of the area. There was late drama though. James Delianov failed to deal with Attila Roffley's free kick, spilling the ball into the path of Tedros Yabio, a 93rd minute winner for Whittlesea Rangers. Let's look at the PlayStation 4 NPL Victoria ladder. South Melbourne's lead at the top of the league has been cut back to 1 point. Bentley Green scraping past Melbourne Victory, missing the opportunity to boost their goal difference. Heidelberg United's win against Northcote City edges it ahead of Hume City and Green Gully. Oakley Cannons hold 6th place from Melbourne Knights by 3 points and a 16 goal difference buffer. Pascoe Vale is best of the rest after drawing with Bulleen Lions on Monday night. Port Melbourne's form continues to dip, while Bulleen has moved 6 points clear of Richmond in the relegation playoff spot. Avondale's heavy defeat against Oakley means its goal difference is now falling into similar territory to those teams in the relegation zone. Richmond was defeated 2-0 by Melbourne Knights on Sunday. Northcote City remains 4 points adrift of safety, and Melbourne Victory 14 points adrift of climbing out of the drop zone. Dandenong Thunder may have been held to a draw by Dandy City, but consecutive defeats for Kingston City means the gap at the top of the league is now 6 points. Dandenong City has a fighting chance of catching Kingston City for the promotion playoff spot, drawing to within 10. Goulburn Valley Sun's strong form has carried it to the top of the mid-table mix. Box Hill United was held to a 2-2 draw by Murray United. Eastern Lions have landed another big scalp, moving firmly back into the mid-table pack. At the foot of the table, Murray United has moved 1 more point clear of Nunawading City at the bottom of the league. Now to PlayStation 4 NPL 2 West. Whittlesea Rangers has broken 4 points clear of the rest of the league after their last-minute winner away to Melbourne City. Solid form from St Albans Saints sees it hold the promotion playoff spot by 1 point. North Geelong Warriors were held to a 1-1 draw by Werribee City on Sunday afternoon, losing ground in the title race. Moreland Zebras' defeat away to St Albans means they've taken just 1 point from their last 12. Ballarat Red Devils' win away to Moreland City gives it some faint hope of catching the title contenders. Werribee City continues to pose problems for the title contenders after holding North Geelong to a 1-1 draw, while at the foot of the league, Sunshine George Cross edged Bendigo City 3-2. Don't forget you can hear from the players and coaches every week on the FFE podcast, or extended highlights packages made by the clubs, photo galleries and news like the NPL Victoria Facebook page. For fixtures, venues and kick-off times, go to nplvic.com.au.